thoughts become things. I love that quote. It's been attributed to many people, and in fact it's quite an ancient quote from what I can tell. And it's very true. If you look at the man-made world around you, be it your mobile phone or the chair you may be sitting in as you're watching this, and you imagine, where was this before the first one was ever made? And the answer is always, well, it was just a thought in someone's mind at some point, and then somebody designed it, and it then got manufactured, etc. So we can all associate with that truth that thoughts become things, but it's much bigger and more powerful than just that. What we consistently think in our subconscious mind manifests into our reality, and the more I've worked in this field, the more I realise that. So, by the way, welcome to my first in the series. This is called Pause for Thought. It's a video series I've decided to do. This is the first video, and it's about all aspects of thought. I've worked in the field of thought leadership as a coach and a mentor for 17 years now, and I've worked with a lot of business leaders that I would consider to be thought leaders. I've more recently worked with a lot of doctors and scientists who I would consider to be thought leaders. That wasn't by design. As I say, I predominantly have helped people grow businesses, and I've also I'm a martial artist myself, and I've worked with a number of martial artists, helping them prepare for competition from a mindset point of view. But most of what I'm going to share with you applies to anyone in any area of life, and there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, and realizing that it's our thoughts more than anything that influence our reality is really what this channel and everything I'm going to share with you is about. So the pause for thought theme I want to share with you in this short video is that thoughts become things. You know, as I sit here, it's Easter Sunday today, 2024, and it's the birth of new things. So for you, I would say, what are the things you're thinking, not just consciously, but subconsciously? What are the things that are influencing you? Now, some of those will be empowering and some of them will be disempowering. Classic example, somebody I was working with just recently, lots of money issues, and their subconscious mind was telling them money doesn't grow on trees, money's very difficult to get, money doesn't grow on trees. Now, they happened to realize that this traced all the way back to how they were raised and their parents, and we can process these thoughts differently and react to them differently, but if they're continually permeating our subconscious, they are going to massively impact our reality. So I'm going to do a future video on how to shift, well, first of all, how to understand what the subconscious thoughts are that are going on in our minds that we're often not aware of, and then once we realize what those are and how they're impacting our reality, how, if we wish to change them. So that'll be pretty cool. But I'm going to cover so many other elements of thought, philosophy, and everything that makes us think. In fact, a guy I met recently, had a great conversation with him. His name was Dan, and he was talking about how with everything that's going on in the world, people don't have substantial underlying structures on which to fall, if you like, when they get challenged in the way they're currently being challenged. So I'm going to cover a lot of what I call assumptions, definitions and beliefs that we have in our thinking, and many of those we've never really thought about or challenged because they live in the unconscious. So that's going to be a big part of the series as well. So I'm looking forward to sharing more content with you over the coming weeks, months and years. Thank you.